I'm standing outside the Salvation Army Marshall House in Hartford, Connecticut. In the past 2 years, homelessness has risen by 9%, and this is just one shelter that's seen the effects.
We are an emergency shelter care facility. We take in single women. We only keep 3 single beds available. Beyond that, if we do get calls from single women, they have to call all the other single women shelters in the area. If they do have beds, that's where they have to go. Mainly we're families. Married men and women, married men, women and children, single women and children, single women, and men and children. That's normally what we take in. No single men.
Not only do we house them individually, and sometimes people bunk, like right now we have a family, a single mom with 3 children in her room, and she has her private bathroom, and she also will receive 3 meals a day, plus snacks. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack at 8 o'clock.
Today's poor economy is definitely a contributor to homelessness in Hartford. Many shelters, like this one, run programs to help people find jobs and housing.
Lack of income, lack of education, those seem to be what we are getting the most. Husband loses a job, mom can't afford to pay the bills. Some people are on state assistance, and there is no affordable housing anymore.
There's a lot more people working with the homeless prevention program. A lot more people can't pay their bills, can't pay their electric bill, can't pay their lighting bills, can't pay their oil bills. And they work with our homeless prevention program, and we try to prevent homelessness. There's a lot more of that.
We have a program called Beyond Shelter. We have a program called Homeless Prevention. We do have a program that helps with utilities, bills, security deposits. We do also have the pediatric clinic. So we really have a bunch of different programs within our shelter here.
Yeah, we have 4 other programs that we work with. Supportive housing, which is done in CRT. Housing First, which we work with both residents in here and people in the community that work with a case manager for up to a year with subsidized housing. We have another program called Beyond Shelter, which there's no subsidy there, but we do have a case manager working with our residents that are eligible and residents outside of here, or people outside of here that are eligible, to help them find apartments. And once they get in there, our case manager will work with them, but there's no money subsidy to it.
Unfortunately, with the recent economic downfall, even with these programs, finding jobs that pay enough for housing is becoming extremely difficult.
The only jobs that are out there right now are pretty much part-time, so most of our folks have to grab 2 part-time jobs in order to make a full-time paycheck, in a sense, in order for them to actually go into a program like Beyond Shelter or Homeless Prevention. Have I seen a lot of families that come in here and try to get work? It's hard. Yes, I could say it's hard for them to find work.
The issue with the economic downfall, though, is better jobs. The jobs that they're working are menial, and you can find menial jobs. The good jobs, they're harder to find. So it doesn't affect us as much because we work a lot with the government and we mix programs with the work. So people can find the menial jobs and they can do them, and then they mix whatever support they get from the government and they can afford apartments. So it hasn't been major for us because you can find a menial job. It's if they were going out to find a real good job, those are hard to find.
Rent is not affordable at all, but we do have programs in place that if they do have work and even minimum wage. I mean, there's a story right now which it was a success story, my first success story here. A mom with 2 twins went to work for a fast food restaurant and was able to find was able to find affordable housing through our Beyond Shelter program.
With the current economic state, homeless shelters are doing everything they can to help people out, but it is still a constant struggle for thousands throughout the country.